Welcome to Awakening You channel. We hope you found something here that sparked your interest and assists you in your awakening journey. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. The information that we wish to bring to you this month is a continuation of the subject that we spoke of to you last month. In that channel we showed you how your energy and that of your children was linked together in the patterns of transition and change within the family. Here we wish to discuss with you the nature of the contract that each child in the family takes out with the parents on the soul level, before he or she incarnates on the planet, and into that particular family. The contract between parent and child before a soul incarnates on the earth, it selects a place in a family that will meet its spiritual needs for growth and evolution. You can be certain that your child selected you for a reason that is conducive to its growth as well as yours, for these soul contracts are always mutual in nature. The parent undertakes to nurture the incoming soul in its young body and to protect it and provide it with the skills it needs to survive on the material plane. The parent also undertakes to assist in the development of any skills and talents that might be part of the child's spiritual mission on the planet. The child, in turn, undertakes to help the parents to raise their consciousness through being with a soul of higher vibration and deeper wisdom. This is the natural path of evolution, where the soul of the child is always on a higher spiral of evolution and so can assist the parents to evolve as well. But the parents need to be aware of this gift. So many unawakened parents see their children as vulnerable beings who need to be controlled and shaped and are unable to see the wisdom and the gift that comes with each child. In the future new earth, each child that is born will be recognized for its wisdom as a soul. And parents will be aware of their soul contract with the child, and seek to fulfill it together with their material obligations to the child's physical well-being. Indigo children parents who agree to support and nurture a child of the indigo vibration have contracted to be the caretakers of a soul that carries a new form of energy to the planet. Indigo children are soul pioneers and their parents contract to join them in pioneering new forms of family and community life. The child's soul mission is to question and challenge old forms and create the pathway for new forms to manifest. An indigo child is also sensitive, loving, talented, and intuitive. The parents undertake to find ways to nurture this sensitive and beautiful energy and to assist in developing the advanced gifts and talents of the child as far as they can. The child, in turn, undertakes to be the teacher of new ways. But to do this it has to challenge and undermine the old ways. The indigo child does this in two ways. Firstly, he or she will question and challenge every belief system and rule that you or anyone else seek to impose on them. In this way they will show you what works for them and what does not, and it is up to you as parents to listen and to learn, and not to try to force your will on them. The second teaching method is for the child to provide a mirror for the parents. The child will take on the dysfunctional patterns that the parents are running in their lives. These patterns are usually concerned with low self-esteem and non-acceptance of the self. This is why so many indigos move into self-destructive patterns of drug abuse and sexual promiscuity. They are reflecting back to their families and communities the self-destructive patterns they have learned. This is also why so many parents of indigos struggle with the apparently destructive behavior patterns of adolescent indigos. The parents need to understand that they need to examine their own destructive patterns and begin to live out more loving and life-giving patterns that support themselves and their children. How many parents fill their minds and bodies with toxic thoughts and substances and spend their time in work they dislike, suppressing their true feelings? Your indigo child will make you aware of this and will be your guide in releasing yourself from these learned and inherited forms of being. They will help you to wake up to who and what you are capable of when you are true to yourself. Crystal children, the child of the crystal vibration brings in a different kind of contract with the parents. One might say that where indigos are the demolition team, crystals are the builders. This is why indigos and crystals so often incarnate in the same family. This allows old structures to be removed and new ones to be built. But a crystal child is a being of a very high vibration, and its sole mission includes working on the planetary crystal grids and holding energy to facilitate global change. Thus, the contract with the crystal child is even more challenging for parents who need to understand that this small child is also a wise and powerful soul whose work extends far beyond the narrow perimeters of the family. This is why crystal children are often stressed and over-energized. They are working with the energies of those around them, not only on the family level but on the larger community level as well. The challenge is for the parents to understand the nature of the crystal child's being and soul work, and to attempt to support them accordingly. In return, the crystal child will support the spiritual growth of the parents. The crystal child is able to draw into the parents' life the people and events the parents need to grow. This is because the crystal child's consciousness extends very widely and it can locate and attract those beings that would be most beneficial to the family at that time. So, parents of crystal children often find themselves on an accelerated path of growth and development that is the gift of their child. The spiritual growth will most often help to create a higher level of consciousness within the family and also to create new forms of family interaction and respect. The most powerful teaching here is that of equality of being. The crystal child gifts the family with powerful, loving, and creative energies. It is the equal of the parents and needs to be treated with just such love and respect and honor. In the future, children will be considered as equals and with equal rights in the family and not just as dependents. Children will be consulted on family issues that affect them and given options and choices. This is their teaching and their contract with you as parents: honor, respect, support and love that is mutual and mutually beneficial. The 1212 Stargate and what it means for planet Earth. Archangel Michael through Kate Spreckley. The 1212 Stargate has passed and you have raised your consciousness into paradise. The gifts of this level of consciousness are creative and filled with love, joy, peace, and abundance. You will find a better connection to yourselves and to the divine. You need to understand that the raising of your vibrations was created from love and that all that you create will need to be done from your hearts and souls, not from your social conditioning or minds. The harmony of your hearts and minds is now complete, but you will still need to keep yourself and your mind in check and not allow your mind to take control, as this will only cause resistance and frustration. So many of you have been waiting for all that you feel to manifest on a physical level, and we tell you that in the next few days and weeks miracles will appear and your hopes and dreams will manifest in a physical form. There is much cause for celebration, but we suggest that you allow yourself time to rest and to fully integrate into the new energy and adjust to working with this energy. There will be a feeling of time speeding up on certain aspects of your lives, and there will also be a feeling of time taking forever. Again, we remind you of divine timing and we urge you not to force things, as when the vibrations are balanced and your vibration matches the vibration of your wish, the two will meet in divine timing. The more you resist and the more you try to force things, the longer the wait for a vibrational match. Learn to have faith and to trust that all will happen as you have requested, but perhaps not at the time that you want it to happen. We see what is in your hearts and we are working at helping you to manifest your desires. Be very clear about what you wish for, as now is a very powerful time and your wishes and dreams will manifest far more quickly in the physical. Take time to really know yourself and your heart so that you are able to truthfully state your intentions. Look carefully at your reasons. Are they all loving? Are they only for good, your good, and the good of others? Are you open to receiving all that is rightfully yours as a being of light and love? Have you allowed yourself the opportunity to let go of old patterns and negative thought forms? There have been many opportunities for you to have done this, but have you allowed yourself? Have you allowed it to manifest into your lives and the way that you live your life? Be completely truthful and honest with yourself, as we are working with you, guiding you, and helping you in all ways to create your paradise. You are home angels. With lots of love and blessings. A. Michael.